Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. User Angel is Lit made me aware of a story that maybe some of you have heard about, but it's about another theft of gold. That's right, from the Perth Mint. This time, a place that most of us would think would have very high security, and they do. But apparently this security worker, got away with a kilo gold bar worth $50,000. A Perth Mint security guard who stole a $50,000 gold bar by hiding it in his underpants has been sentenced to 15 months in jail. The district court was told Matthew Alexander Rossetti, 27, had a, quote, brain snap when he decided to take the 1 kilogram bar when he was working at the Mint's refinery at Perth Airport in December of 2016. The bar was a reject one, and here we can see it. Let's take a look at the bar in a closer image here. Very interesting there. You can see why it was a reject. There was some markings and the like on there. It valued of $52,457 at the time of this publishing of this article here. It was a reject one, was going to be melted down, but Rossetti decided to steal it by secreting it down the front of his pants. It set off metal detectors when he was leaving the refinery, but he managed to explain it away by telling security officers the alarm had gone off because of the metal zips of his trousers. It's apparently he wasn't asked if that was a gold bar in your pants or you were just happy to see them. 3 months later, after he left his job, Rossetti took the bar to a second-hand gold dealership after signing a declaration that he had paid for and owned the bar. He was paid $44,500 for it. Rossetti then used some of the money to pay car and credit card debts. Well, hey, there you go. His crime was uncovered when the gold dealership tried to sell the bar back to the Perth Mint, but it was told it already belonged to them. So apparently, after the fact, there's some implications that occurred at the facility. Judge Bruce Goodsey told Rossetti that he had been motivated by greed and self-indulgence and had acted impulsively to relieve himself of financial difficulties. Judge Goods said that the theft had a negative impact on the Perth Mint, with customers querying its security arrangements and other staff coming under suspicion, causing low morale. The court heard the theft had also led the Mint considering a requirement that staff wear metal-free clothing, something that had caused a problem with unions because it may discriminate against women. Well, that's interesting. Judge Guts described the offense as very serious, telling Rossetti he had breached the trust that had been placed in him. The very thing you were employed to do was the very thing you fended against, Judge Guts said. Rossetti and members of his family in the public gallery cried as he was sentenced to 15 months jail time. He will have to serve half the time before he can be released. Rossetti had already paid $25,000 to the gold dealership, and the court heard he was agreed to pay them $400 per month to pay back the remaining amount. There it is. Stealing does not pay off, even if your motive is to pay off other debts. Just that does not work out. So there it is. And there's the offending bar that he had in his pants. I hope they washed it out afterwards. Assume they probably had, but look at the size of it. You know, a kilo of gold is actually a pretty small, takes up a very small amount of space, so it's probably pretty easy to hide. And it's just amazing that the Perth Mint's detectors can't really discern between a zipper and steel and gold. You would think they would be able to make that discernment and have better security measures. But nonetheless, there it is. Quite a fascinating story. Post your thoughts below about this. And I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.